Hello, Prayer Warrior here, continuing our reading of Genesis. We read Genesis 13 yesterday, and we are beginning Genesis 14 today. And I will begin with the Battle of the Kings. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arioch, king of Elazar, and Kedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Birsha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, and Shemameber, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. All these were joined together in the vale of Siddim, which is in the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Kedorlaomer, in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year, Kedorlaomer and the kings that were with him, and smote the Rephaims in Asheroth, and Karnaim, and the Zuzims in Ham, and the Emims in Shaveh, and Kerathaim, and the Horites in their Mount Seir unto El Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they returned and came to En Mishpat, which is in Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites that dwell in Hazazon Tamar. And they went out, and there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same is Zor, and they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim. And with Kedorlaomer, the king of Elam, and the Tidal, king of nations, and Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arioch, king of Elazar, 4 kings with 5. And the vale of Siddim was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. Lot's capture and rescue. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came out that they had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite, and brother of Eshcol, and the brother of Aner. And they were confederate with Abram. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them, he and his servants by night, and smote them and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Kedorlaomer, and of the kings that were with him at the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's dell. Melchizedek blesses Abram. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him, and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of the heaven and the earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thine enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes for all. And the king of Sodom said unto Abram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to thyself. And Abram said to the king, I have lifted up my hand unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take from a thread even to a shoelace, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have made Abram rich, save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre. Let them take their portion. That's the end of Genesis 14. That concludes that chapter. And excuse the enunciations, I'm still practicing. My tongue gets pretty twisted with some of the names in the Bible and the words in the Bible. I hope you are enjoying this process. It's starting to get pretty interesting. We're getting into the war, and then we've met Melchizedek, which is always an interesting person of the Bible. And I'm pretty sure you're wondering if you've read Hebrew. He's mentioned in Hebrews too. But we'll get into some understanding of Melchizedek as we progress through the Bible and start to lean into a Bible study. But right now, I'm just doing Bible reading. So, as I always say, God bless. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful life. And I look forward to reading to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.